Good night. How come good night is always a farewell, never a greeting? And good morning is always a greeting, never a farewell. You know, you don't drive off, oh, good morning, and then you leave. It's always good morning, and then you interact. When you say good night, that's it. You're done talking, and then you guys part ways. Why is that? Good afternoon's a greeting as well. Good evening. Good evening's a greeting as well. Why is good night? Whatever, man. Today's Tuesday, December 3rd, 8:05 p.m., 2024. Yeah, it is 8:05. So I need to go to bed 5 minutes ago. So that sucks, man. It is what it is. So here's what happened today. I actually had an incredible gym session. I recorded it, put it on my Instagram. I don't think I even posted today, dude. Holy shit. No, sure didn't. Gotta post something. What's up, Kublai Khan? I just want to keep the streak alive, man. You know, posted every single day ever since I got this account. I've posted every single day. Damn. Oh, to get that taken care of here in just a moment. But anyway, killed it at the gym. I don't know what's been going on. I guess I haven't been as consistent as I'd like. I haven't been eating the way that I need to be, etc., etc., etc. So my strength has gone down a little bit, but I was able to get 2 plates on bench again today. It was cool. It was on my third set. So I started with 185. I did 12 reps, and then I went to 205, and I think I got 8 reps. And then I put 225 on there, and I got 4 reps. Or no, it was 3 reps. 2 reps. My bad. And yeah, it was mentally, it was everything that I needed. Because when you're feeling down and you feel like weak, feeling like you're weak and all this shit, because I have second guessed myself on everything for some reason. It's almost like I don't believe that I've been in the gym for 11 years, competed in a show, have almost a dozen certifications, have done this in the past. It's like I put all that to the side. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. What is a bicep curl? You know, that's how I feel. And it's one of those things where I know it's not true. I know I have the knowledge to help somebody. I know a lot. I know that, but I just second guess myself to the point where I'm like, dude, I have no idea why anybody would ever think to trust me, and just a mental battle. So when I have those mental wins of me hitting bench for 2 plates, that's for me mentally huge. So that's awesome. So I hit that, and then I thought, dude, we gotta get my nutrition back to where it was. And where it was, meaning eating in a surplus consistently and getting 200 grams to 250 grams protein per day consistently, and taking that shit serious, man. And so after the gym, I went to Costco, and it just so happened that today Lexi and I's schedules lined up, so we went to Costco together, and it was a short and quick trip, and it was awesome. So I went there and I loaded up on so much shit, and I made a little time-lapse video of that for fun, just more content to be posted, so that's cool. And yeah, so loaded up on groceries. The idea was to get enough for 2 weeks worth, and I could meal prep, I could have this, I could have that, just so many different options. And the goal was to spend less than $250 for 2 weeks, because that is, so for FlexPro Meals, my meal prep subscription service, I pay $208 bi-weekly for 21 meals. And I think I'm on the way out with them. There's just one thing after the other. Their customer service is bad. You know, I found a little metal shaving in one of my brownies, and they, even today, I opened up I went to go put my food in the microwave, noticed that the container was completely cracked and opened, and I was like, dude, are you fucking joking? Not to mention, and I'm not trying to talk shit on the company, I'm just giving my honest review here. I mean, their food, for 80% of the food is very good. I enjoy it, and it's nice. But the downside is, for me, the the serving sizes aren't as big as I need them to be. I mean, a lot of those meals, even the large sizes, are 400, 500 calories. I need 800, 900, 1,000 calories, you know. A lot of those meals have 30 grams of protein, 40 grams of protein. I need 60, 70, you know. A lot of them have 30 grams of carbs, 40 grams of carbs. I need 80, I need 90, you know. And a lot of them have, you know, 20 grams of fat, 30 grams of fat. I need closer to 10, 15, you know, 20 is fine. But yeah, so it's just been one thing after the other. My first 3 orders that I got from them, they were all fucked up. And it's just been, honestly, it's been one thing after the other. Not to mention, they always ask me every time, hey, we'll give you a $10 credit if you leave a 5-star review. And I'm just so against that, dude. If I do a good job, then leave me a review. And also, I'm not going to say, hey, I'll pay you $20 if you leave me a review, a 5-star one. That shit doesn't sit well with me, you know? So I sent him a long text. I said, hey, man, you keep asking me for a review. I'm never going to leave a review if you keep on bribing me with money. I think that's unethical. And that ruins the way that other people might see the business. Because if I looked at the business, I said, oh, wow, they have 5,000 5-star reviews. Now being in the program or being into the service, subscribed to the service, I now know that however, you know, 90% of those are from people who are bribed with $10 to leave a review. And it's funny because, and I'm not saying I don't want free money. Give me money. But if the subscription is $208 and they give me a $10 coupon, that right there is not even 5%. So if you rephrase it and say, hey, we'll give you 5% off your next order if you leave a review, that sounds like nothing, you know? Same with, I'm just kind of thinking out loud, but anyway, that's that. So I stocked up on Costco because I think FlexPro is on the way out, and I'd like to go back to getting my own food, doing all that stuff. And yeah, I guess that does mean I have to meal prep again, which blows ass. But I made that decision when I was working 3 jobs and having to to meal prep and stuff like that. That was just hell, and I hated that. So I chose to invest in a meal prep company. So anyway, so FlexPro is $208 per bi-weekly, and I would always kind of budget up to $250 to get odds and ends, random stuff, you know, snack foods, breads, peanut butter, stuff like that. So the goal was to keep it under $250 today, but it was $281, I think, and that was awesome because I got a shit ton of food, and I was expecting it to be closer to $350, $400. I just had so much shit in there. Had a lot of meat, had a lot of different pastas and these burritos and stuff like that. And yeah, I thought for sure it would add up. I got a shit ton of yogurt, just, you know, eggs, all that stuff. It adds up. So we're good. So that's pretty cool. Excited about that. And yeah, got to get on that bullshit again. Just kind of slacking a little bit, not going to lie. And anyway, so there's that. So I got off work, hit the gym, good gym sesh. Then I went to Costco, got loaded up on food because that's something I've been missing out on. So the reason why all this ties together is because it seems like even though it's not something that's going to make me, it's not something that's going to allow me to progress forward in the business realm here, growing this, learning this, doing that. Even though, so going to Costco, buying groceries, that's not a 10-minute task. For me, it's at least a 25-minute to a 30-minute drive, and I consider it, I mean, I've talked about this so many times on the show, but the minute that I decide to start getting ready to go somewhere, that's when the trip starts. And then you got to park and you got to walk in to get the first thing, you know. So 25 to 30-minute drive. So do that twice because to and from, there's already an hour. And nobody goes into Costco, gets a whole thing of groceries in 20 minutes. So that's definitely another hour. Because you got to wait in the line, you got to get the shit, then you got to load your car, all that stuff. It all adds up. So it's already a 3-hour thing. Finished the gym at 4. So I was like, yep, I am going to have a late night tonight. And guess what? I sure was right. So here we are. But I think when I just act quick, I don't even put thought into, oh, well, this isn't going to get me closer to making more money and reaching out to more people and blah, blah, blah. Without putting in any thought into that and me just acting, it seems like the momentum and the the checking off the box that I am doing something that I know I need to be doing. I need to be getting groceries and fueling my body, right? When I just did that, I felt a lot better. I mean, I was in the store, I was buying my shit, and I thought, hell yeah, I got food. It's going to be great. I don't have to, have slim pickings and have random bullshit, popcorn and oatmeal for one meal, and then chocolate milk and an apple I can have a full-blown meal with all the food that, stuff like that. And I guess what I'm trying to get at is maybe I just need to act so unbelievably quick with everything and stop putting so much attention to the small details for now. Because right now, I believe that maybe I'm focusing too much on things that don't matter as much as they matter for somebody who's further along. So for me right now, having the camera and the tripod and the lighting and the mic and all that stuff, right now, maybe that's not what I need. Maybe I need the quick cuts, the quick phone edit, the quick exporting on my phone, the quick everything, just to have it done. Maybe all the other stuff is something that I should focus on when I can do that later. Maybe a better analogy is like, I just bought a car. I'm already focusing on the rim color and the tint and the body color and the stereo. And it's like, dude, those are great things to worry about later because they make you stand out and they're great. And, they can really help you make a name for yourself and they're good for branding and they're blah, blah, blah. But make sure your car runs first. Make sure you have enough oil. Make sure you have enough blinker fluid, wink, wink. Make sure you have everything's all ready to go. Make sure you have brand new tires and not bald. Make sure, So maybe that's what I'm doing, man, because I just get beyond frustrated so quick. And today's a perfect example of that. All day at work, guys, I have AT&T, and I don't need to say anything more than that for you to understand how fucking frustrated I am. So I'll leave it at that. I have AT&T. And where I work, the service isn't that great to begin with. So that combined with paying for a cell service that does nothing is very frustrating because I have a lot of downtime at work. And if I don't use that time productively, I genuinely feel horrible inside. And I'm sitting there, and if I'm at my computer and I'm like, I could be writing right now, or I could be messaging people, and I can't, or I'm not, or whatever, I feel like shit. I actually feel horrible. Inside, I'm like, God damn, dude, what am I doing? And I beat myself up about it. And this is not a dig at anybody else because I have some coworkers listen to the show, but I'll walk into the break room and everyone is just on their phone and none of my business. I don't really care, but you just walk by them, you take a glance, just scroll on social media. And in my head, I'm like, we have hours of downtime here and you're using it to just blow it away. And then it's like, it's me, like it's just me reflecting on me. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like I'm almost like you're wasting your time. You have something that I don't have and you're wasting it. That's kind of in my mind how I see it. But you guys have service. You guys have the ability to work on your goals and to work on whatever you got to work on. And you're not. I don't, and I can't, And that's kind of what goes through my head. And it's one of those things, doesn't fucking matter. None of my business. Anybody can do what they want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't pertain to me whatsoever. People can do whatever they want. I get that. But tell you what, man, it's like, fuck, man. So I want to switch my cell service so bad. And the downside is I have to drop $800 to do so. It's kind of a shitty ordeal because I had T-Mobile. It was great. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do something. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get this new deal on this new iPhone. And I'm going to go to AT&T and it'll be cool. And it was cool because I got the new phone, didn't pay $1. And it's been great. But in order to get that new phone, I had to trade in my other one and they would just upgrade me for free. They would just cover the costs, whatever. And it's true, they will. But the fine print was over a 3-month period. And of those 36 months in that 3-month period, they take a credit from my old phone and apply it to my new phone. So yes, in 3 years, I don't pay a dime for the new phone. But because I'm now in that credit or whatever, if I were to leave AT&T now, I would have to pay off my phone because technically it's not paid off because technically that credit hasn't been applied for the full 3 years yet. So in order for me to leave AT&T and switch, I would have to drop $800. And I'll tell you what, dude, I don't think I've ever been so gung-ho to spend $800 in my life because it is so frustrating, dude. So I don't even know how I got on this tangent, but anyway, oh yeah, because I'm not doing anything at work. So I have this list, right? So I have my calendar, my Google Calendar, very helpful stuff. And I transferred a lot of the things that I got going on into tasks, and mixed feelings about it. It's pretty cool. But I'm looking at my list, my non-negotiables for the day, and I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 things that I have told myself that I can and will get done before I leave work. One of those is posting on my story. One of those is 10 minutes of socialization on social media, comment, like, follow, all that stuff. Then we have a DM sweep, meaning reply to everybody in the DMs on all apps and text messages. Then I have listen to a learning unit in the Change Lives Academy. That's the mastermind that I'm in, and implement. So if I learn something, I need to change it or implement it immediately. Then I have listen to a podcast by Brian. That's my mentor. And then I have posted my story. Then I have another 10 minutes of socialization on social media. Then I have a surf the CLA and ask questions and help others. That's just to have me see what questions other people are asking, and then see if I can benefit from those answers, etc. So there's that. And then I need to post on social media right before I leave work. And I need to get all of those things done before I leave work. And let me tell you, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to do that. But when you don't have phone service, it makes it really fucking annoying. Because, for example, let me pull up the official timestamp. So I'm talking to Jesse, CEO of Breed Lions, fucking baller, going back and forth. He says, this is literally what I said. So listen, it said at 10:42, it's sent.
I want to document something here. So I recorded this at 9:50. We'll see how long it takes to send.
Took me damn near 1 full hour to send that voice message because my service is that bad.
I want to document something here. So I recorded this at 9:50. We'll see how long it takes to send.
There's proof right there. And how am I supposed to leave comments and DM people and follow them and like their stuff if none of that shit goes through? How frustrating, dude. And same with posting on Instagram stories. Right after work today, posted my workout on my Instagram on my story. Half of them would not upload because I didn't have service. Dude, before I started doing all this stuff, it was annoying, but because now I need it and because now I feel like this is actually a hindrance to my success and my progress, I feel like I have to take care of this. So, now looking at the list, I've done 3 things on this list of almost 20 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I've done 2 or 3 things on this list of 17. And these are non-negotiables. These are things I need to get done every single day if I want this thing to take off. I don't really know what else to say other than it's just very fucking frustrating. So I'm going to leave it at that. But and then the other thought that I had today was, it took a whole day to go grocery shopping to get all my shit taken care of. That's 1 whole day out of my week, out of my month, out of my year, And I think it's more appropriate to look at this shit almost on a monthly basis. Because if I do this twice a month, right there, that would be, that would be 6%. Is that what it is? 10% of 30 would be 3 days. About 6% of my entire month. And the reason why it's the 6%, it was a full day, right? But, I get off work, go to the gym, come home. I only have about 3.5 hours to get my shit done. Talk about that all the time. It's so hard mentally for me to accept that I had a full day today. Not a full day. I had a full 3.5 hours to work on my stuff, and I didn't. And here we are, 30 minutes past bedtime, fucking up my sleep, fucking up my focus for tomorrow, fucking up my energy for tomorrow because I couldn't get the shit done today. It's like I didn't even do anything today. So what the fuck's the problem? It's just so frustrating, dude. And I think that's my biggest struggle right now. It's just accepting that the quality of everything that I'm doing right now is going to be subpar for a while because I don't know what I'm doing. And I think that's just so hard for me to accept because I think internally I know what I'm doing. Internally, I know I'm smart. Internally, I know I have what it takes. Internally, it's like yeah, I'm fine. I'll be all right. But then externally, it's like I have been sitting at my desk doing nothing for the last 8 months. What's going on? That's how I feel, man. And again, I know it's not true, but it's so hard sometimes. So yeah, I'm going to segue off of this whole shit. I mean, be a complainy Mr. Waney here. But day 2 of the Blade was a success. I still have to do the sales call role play, so I'm going to keep that on. It's going to be on the last half of the show. I'm not going to do the B episodes and shit. It's just easier for me to keep it all in one place. So it is what it is. Oh, shit. Okay. So yeah, day 2 of the Blade was good. Wasn't late anywhere. Roleplay with ChatGPT here in just a second. Woke up at 3:50. Rigor. I picked up a lot of shit today. A lot of litter. Wiped off some counters. Put some stuff away at the gym. Yeah, it was great. So that's done. So yeah, day 2 of the Blade. Good to go. Also, it's kind of cool. I think I'm going to finish this Blade cycle, provided I don't fail, on December 31st, meaning I'll wake up on January 1st and I'll be able to start another Blade, which honestly, I probably won't, because I don't want to start anything on the 1st, because fuck that, bro. Let me start right now. And it's like, I just don't even want to associate with that shit, bro. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but everybody and their mom starts something on January 1st because it's January 1st, not because that just so happens to be the day that they can start something. For example, if December 31st, you're like, damn, I really want to start riding my bike, and then you make that decision at 11 p.m., it's like, yeah, well, you probably can't go tonight, so you probably have to go tomorrow. And I feel like that is acceptable. But for the people who are like, yeah, I'm going to start on Monday. I'm going to start on July 1st. I'm going to start on January 1st. New Year resolution. That's some weak shit, dude. That's just really what I think. So start whatever the fuck you want to start right now. There was a podcast episode. I don't know which one it is. Someone will have to find it. But I looked back at all the days of the week that I started the shit that I started. So 75 Hard, Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, my podcast. None of them were on Mondays. And thank goodness for that, because, I mean, first of all, doesn't matter. Start whatever the fuck you want to start whenever you want to start it. However, the stigma of, I'll start on next Monday, or I'll start on January 1st, or I don't like that. I don't want to be associated with that. So call me a dick. It's pretty harsh, whatever. I don't care. But it is what it is. So that's just my belief. If you want to start something, you can start right now. If you're listening to the show right now, you can start a podcast in the next 5 minutes. You don't have to wait until Monday. You don't have to wait till January 1st. If you want to start going to the gym, you could go to the gym right now. I don't have a membership. You can get one tonight. You can. So if you want to change, you will change. If you don't, then you won't. Fuck, dude. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to get into the role play. So without even giving myself time to think, I'm going to dive right into it. So we're going to go get ChatGPT ready to go. Actually, we got to reflect. It's part of the rules. Let's go. Sales roleplay progression. All right, December 3rd. That's today. So from yesterday, I need to ask more expensive questions and slow the flow of the call down. I need to work on objection handling. I felt good with transition and keeping the flow. Okay. Let's go through it. What did I say my rules were for the role play? Because I want to do objections. I feel like the rest of the stuff is fine. I definitely need practice, but what the fuck is it, dude? Success blueprint. Bottom of this one. Crucible. Okay, right, here we go. I'm going to put this into a whole new tab. I hate having to scroll for this shit, man. Hold on. Cut. What the hell's going on? Cut. New tab. Blade. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. So, oath. One sales call role play every single day with either a person or ChatGPT advanced voice mode. Must be full and complete from start to finish to count. Yep, there we go. I wrote it down. Thank goodness I wrote it down, dude. See? That's why you write the shit down in detail. Full and complete from start to finish to count. Must have 3 objections on each call. Must write down 2 things I need to get better at. Must write down 1 thing I feel I did well on. Must tweak the phone script slightly for improvement. A personal flow for myself as little as 1 word or phrase for improvement. All right, well, let's do just that. So, don't want to. It's 8:30. I would like to go to sleep. I'd like to believe, though, that doing this for 30 days in a row is going to give me a great foot forward when I get on the phone with somebody and it comes time to actually make some money. Because, guys, to really put this into perspective, these role plays, if they were with real people, did I say that I sold that one? Hold on, I didn't write this one. I'm going to say that I did. Hold on 1 sec, guys. I got to update the dates here. So if these were real people, I would have sold 4 people in the last week. Meaning I would have made $1,000 in the last week. Meaning I'd have $1,000 coming in for the next 4 months. Minimum. And this is the last week. Okay? Guys, what I'm doing right now, I'm already at $10,000 a month. Think about, listen, and it's going to sound crazy, but if in the last week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we'll just say I fail this call today and I don't get the sale. That's 4 per week. That's $1,000 per week of new clientele. And if they stay if they stay for the 16 weeks and they peace out after that, they don't resign, then that means that once I reach month 4 and on the retainer from there forward, I would have, so for example, I'm going to have 4 clients this week. Then next week I'll get 4 more, so a total of 8. Then I'll get 4 more the week after for a total of 12. And then 4 more after that for a total of 16. That would repeat for 4 months because after 4 months, any new client would be replaced. It wouldn't be an addition. So if you take 16 times 4, that's 64 clients. You divide that by 4, that's 16 thousands. So at $16,000 per month in 4 months. If I just had 1 call per day and I closed about 70% or 80%, 75%, whatever it is, I'm already there. All I have to do is get 1 person on the phone per day for the rest of time, and I'm at 16 grand a month. 16 grand a month for me is life-changing money. And before I go down that whole spiel again, let's actually practice so that when the time comes, I can make money. But just to put it into perspective, I sold 1, didn't get the sale, sold 1, didn't get the sale, sold 1, sold 1. And then assuming today I don't, well, I will, but assuming I didn't, I don't know. I'm there. I just have to be talking to real people. So without further, why did we say without further ado? Why is that? What does without further ado mean? I know what it means, but what is it? Oh, it's without further ado. ADO means without any more delay or without wasting time. It's often used as a way to transition quickly to the main point or action, signaling that it's time to get straight to the business at hand. What does ADO mean? It says without further ado. Ado means fuss, trouble, or unnecessary activity. It's often used to describe commotion or effort that isn't really needed. For example, in without further ado, it refers to skipping any extra fuss. So it's not without further or do. It's 3 words. Without further ado. 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 How do you pronounce ado? Do. It rhymes with do. Without further ado. Wow, the more you know, huh? Further ado, not further or do. The The more you know. All right, we got to start a new chat. So let's get into it. Here we go. Hello? Hello? Oh, hello?
I'm here. What's on your mind?
I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you loud and clear. What's going on?
Yeah. All right, whatever, man. Okay, okay, bro. I got to put my mic down here.
No worries. Let me know when you're all set.
All right.
Still there?
Yeah,
How's it going? All right. If you need anything, just let me know.
God damn. Hey, remember how we had that role play a couple days ago when I was the coach and you were the client? Remember that? Do you remember, yes or no?
Yes, I remember our role play session where you were the coach. How can I help with that today?
I want to do it again, and I need you to be kind of short with me, and I need you to give me very short answers, and I need you to be really hard on the sale. And at the very end, when I give you 2 options for pricing, I need you to give me 5 objections for me to handle and never allow me to get the sale unless I am very good.
Got it. I'm ready when you are. Let's start this role play.
All right. Well, first off, and your name's going to be Kyle, by the way. First off, Kyle, I just want to say thanks so much for taking time out of your day to be on this call. It shows that you're a little committed and you're ready to take the first steps in accomplishing your goals, which is one of the hardest steps for most people to take. So in return, my focus for this call is to make it worth your time, make sure that we come up with some solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And so that's the plan for today. How does that sound, man?
Sounds good. I'm interested in hearing how you can help.
Cool, man. So here's what we're going to focus on during the call, just so you know what to expect. We're going to go over your main struggles. We're going to go over your fitness goals. And then we're going to talk about some strategies that we can do, that we can implement for you to help you get from where you are now to where you want to go. Sound good?
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's do it.
Sweet, man. And at the end of the call, I'm just going to let you know whether or not I can help you out. And if I think I can, then I'll extend the invite to join the program. And I either want a hell yes or hell no. Nothing in the middle, all right?
Fair enough. Let's see where this goes.
Cool, man. So first, I just want to get a good idea of your goals and what you're trying to accomplish. So what is your number one goal that you want to achieve in the next 6 months or so?
I want to put on about 15 pounds of muscle.
Okay, and why 15?
I think that would get me to a physique I'm happy with.
Okay, is there somebody that you look up to that looks like what you want to look like, so I have an idea of what your goals are about?
Yeah, someone like Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth. Isn't he the actor from, I don't know, I don't watch movies. He's an actor though, right?
Yeah, he plays Thor in the Marvel movies.
Would you hate me if I said I've never seen that?
Nope, not at all. Not everyone watches those movies.
Well, I appreciate that, man. Cool. And do you have any other goals other than 15 pounds of muscle, or is that it?
That's the main one. I'd also like to improve my overall fitness.
Okay. And overall fitness, what do you mean by that? You mean flexibility? Do you mean strength, or neither of those, or what do you mean?
More strength and endurance. I want to feel stronger and have more stamina.
Gotcha, man. Do you play any sports that you need this extra strength for, or is it just all personal?
It's mostly personal, but I play basketball sometimes.
Who's your favorite team?
I don't have a favorite team. I just play for fun.
If you had to pick a team like your life depended on it, who would you choose?
Probably the Lakers.
Oh, fuck
They're
yeah,
pretty
dude.
iconic.
Yeah, they are. You're the man. I appreciate you saying that. Lakers are the best. So that's awesome, man. I love it. What are you doing right now to get you closer to these goals?
I've been lifting weights and trying to eat more protein.
And how often are you lifting weights?
About 3 times a week.
And how much protein are you eating?
Around 120 grams a day.
Got it. And how much do you weigh?
I weigh about 150 pounds.
Got it. Okay, so the protein is a little bit on the lower side, but we can make some changes to get that up, no problem. A lot of my clients actually upwards of 200, and it's very, very simple to do so. So, awesome, man. And as far as the goal of 15 pounds of muscle, gaining the strength, why is that important to you right now?
I want to feel more confident and healthy.
Okay. And when you say you want to be more healthy, is there something that you're doing in life that makes you feel like you're not? Is it just that you're not living or exercising and taking the gym serious up to your fullest potential as possible?
It's mostly that I haven't been as consistent as I should be.
And what's stopping you from doing that?
I get busy with work and other commitments.
Other commitments. You have a lot of other things going on? Is it just work? You have a lot of social life activities going on, or?
It's mainly work and family commitments.
Gotcha. Would you say they're kind of non-negotiables, like you kind of have to take care of them?
Yeah, they're important. It's tough to find the time.
I get it, man. No problem. So as far as your nutrition goes, give me some details about the nutrition side of things go. Tell me a little bit about what you're eating.
I usually eat 3 meals a day. Lots of chicken and rice.
Okay. And do you track how much calories and protein you get?
I try to, but not always consistently.
Okay. And do you really only eat chicken and rice?
No, I mix it up with veggies and sometimes pasta.
Gotcha. Okay. And how long have you been doing this for?
For a few months now.
Okay. And as far as any kind of snacks or anything like that, do you have anything like that?
I snack on fruits or nuts occasionally.
Would you say you're pretty healthy then? Because this sounds awesome, dude.
I try to keep it healthy. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. And are you a fast food eater at all? Do you have much fast food?
Not often. Maybe once in a while.
Okay, is that maybe once a week?
Yeah, about once a week or less.
Got it. Okay. Hey, no problem, man. And do you drink any alcohol?
Occasionally, but not much.
Is that once a weekend as well?
Yeah, about the same frequency.
Okay, and what about cigarettes?
I don't smoke at all.
Awesome. Cool, man. Well, a moment ago you mentioned that gaining 15 pounds of muscle is your number one goal. I'm curious why that's your number one goal. Why not a 5-pound deadlift, or excuse me, a 5-plate deadlift or Mr. Olympia?
Because it's achievable and would make a big difference in how I feel.
Okay, and why is that important to you right now?
I want to boost my confidence and feel better about myself.
And that's only important right now? Was it important a couple months ago?
It's been important for a while, but now I'm ready to make it a priority.
It's awesome, man. I love to hear it. It makes sense. So going off of that, how do you feel about where your mental and physical health are if you had to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd say my mental health is around a 7, and physical health maybe a 5.
Okay, a physical health rating number 5 is pretty low. Any reason why you'd give yourself a 5?
I just feel like I have a lot of room for improvement in terms of strength and fitness.
Gotcha. I agree. And you rated your mental health at a 7. That's a higher number. Why is that not a 5 with physical?
I think I'm generally in a good place mentally, but I still have some stress and challenges.
Yeah, don't we all, man? I understand completely. I appreciate your honesty. So I'm curious, why do you think it's important that you make a change right now and instead of waiting any longer? I mean, you're on the call with me right now. Why today? Why not tomorrow? Why not the next week?
I feel like it's time to take action and make a real change for my health and confidence.
I love that answer, man. I appreciate your honesty again. So how would you, let's say that you achieve all of your fitness goals, the ones that you just told me, you're at that goal you mentioned, you're in the best shape of your life. What does that look like and feel like for you?
It would feel amazing, like I've accomplished something really significant and I'm at my peak.
And how do you think having that accomplishment would make you feel?
It would make me feel confident, proud, and ready to tackle other goals.
Amazing, man. I get that. I absolutely love that. I can see that for you too. I mean, you're already taking action by being on this call, so you're already on the way to making progress toward the confidence and being proud of yourself, more proud of yourself for doing these things. So Anyway, man, now that I have an idea of what you want, why do you think you haven't been able to accomplish these goals by yourself?
I think I need more guidance and accountability to stay consistent and push myself harder.
Excuse me, I'm tired as hell. I'm yawning. You said accountability and consistency?
Yeah, those are big factors for me.
Got it, man. So let me play devil's advocate really quick and pretend that you give me a hell no at the end of this call. You decide to make zero change, and you don't make any you don't take any action, and you stay in the exact same place for another year. What would you think if you did that? How would that make you feel?
I think I'd feel disappointed and stuck. I don't want that.
Yeah, why don't you want that?
Because I know I'm capable of more, and I don't want to waste time.
Don't want to waste time. I get that, man. So it's probably safe to say that this is a need right now and not a want. Am I right?
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely a need.
Gotcha, man. Well, so far in this call, you've said a few things that strike me as kind of concerning as far as your results go. You said you're only lifting 3 times a week. We definitely need to get that up to 5. 4 would be okay temporarily, but we definitely have to get that to 5 days per week. And if you want, we could go 6, but 5 is the minimum. And you also said you're only eating 120 grams of protein, which is very low. And then that combined with the lack of weight training per week, I mean, I don't want this to come off rude at all, but it seems like you don't really want to get the 15 pounds of muscle. Otherwise, maybe your plan would be different. And then as far as the eating healthy, that's awesome, man. But maybe the calories aren't in place like you think they are if you're not tracking. So we need to definitely focus on the frequency of our lifts as well as getting more protein. And the way that we get more protein is we track our food. So tracking food, lifting more, and eating more protein, that would definitely be the 3 things that I would focus on. Is all this making sense right now?
Yes, it makes sense. Those changes are definitely doable.
Okay, man. So what do you think you need the most help with?
I think I need the most help with staying accountable and consistent.
Okay, makes sense, man. I get it. So right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you to accomplishing these goals?
I'm at a 10. I'm ready to go all in.
You're ready to go all in. That's awesome, man. You really are a 10?
Yes, I'm serious about making this change.
Would there be anything stopping you from moving forward today?
No, I don't think so. I'm ready to move forward.
All right, man. Well, at the start of the call, I mentioned that I would let you know if I could help you or not. And the good news is you are definitely somebody that I can help. And since I know this now, would you like to hear more about how I can help you?
Yes, I'd like to hear more.
So for the sake of the role play, just pretend that I explained the entire program in detail to you, and you said, all right, great. So now I'm going to say, all right, man, so out of all the parts of the program I mentioned, the training, nutrition, the accountability, all these different aspects, which part of the program do you feel like you need the most right now?
Accountability is the biggest thing for me.
And why do you think that part would benefit you the most?
Because it'll keep me on track and motivated to stick to the plan.
Sorry, I keep yawning. Got it, man. Thank you for being honest. So let me go ahead and get into the investment side of things. Is that okay with you?
Sure, let's talk about it.
Awesome. So in-person training would cost you about $2,000 for 16 weeks. It's a lot of money, which gives you access to your trainer 5 days a week for the duration of your workout, which is about 4 to 6 hours. And you wouldn't get any nutrition or accountability outside of those 4 to 6 hours per week either. My online coaching program comes with training, nutrition, and accountability, and you would get more attention, help, and personalization anytime you need it. And I have 2 different options here for you to enroll. I'm ready when I'll let you know when you are ready.
I'm ready. Go ahead.
Cool, man. So option 1 is a little bit
Sure, I'm listening.
Option 1 is $750 for 16 weeks. That's paid upfront today. And then option 2 is $250 per month. And that's per month for 4 months. And those are the 2 options. Which of those 2 works best for you?
Both options are a bit high for me right now.
Okay. And I guess my next question would be if the program, if you had all the money in the world, is this a program that you would sign up for today?
Yes, if I had the means, I'd definitely go for it.
Great. So is it that you don't have a card that you can put it on? Is it some kind of savings or is it something else?
It's more about managing my budget and priorities right now.
No, I can totally understand that, man. I've actually had a couple clients feel the same way. One of my clients, Tyler, he honestly said pretty much the same thing. But what I've come to find out is the same clients that say they don't have money or that they can't afford it are actually the same clients that see the greatest success because the final piece that was missing the whole time was their ability to invest in themselves and to commit and to make a bet on themselves as opposed to waiting for something to come and save the day. They had to take a step forward, take the leap of faith, take the risk, and everything worked out in their favor. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. It's a matter of commitment and seeing the value in investing in myself.
And is that something that you are not willing to do?
I'm willing to invest in myself. I just need to plan financially.
Yeah. Earlier in the call, man, I asked you if you were committed to starting the program, if there's anything else in your way. What has changed between now and then?
I guess I hadn't fully considered the financial aspect before.
Okay. What do you think it'd be worth to you to stay in the same exact spot in a year from now? How much would you pay to be the same?
I definitely wouldn't want to pay anything to stay the same. It's not where I want to be.
So would you say it's worth investing in?
Yes, it's definitely worth investing in.
And how much would you pay to have your dream body, your dream physique, the 15 pounds of muscle, the confidence, and to fill out all your shirts and to look and feel the part? How much would you pay to achieve that?
I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble responding right now. Please wait a bit and try again.
That was one of my best objection handles. How much would you pay to have your dream physique? Great. Hello? Hello? All right. Keep going, I guess. Hello?
Hi there. I just want to share how thrilled I am to work with you.
Hi there. Nice to meet you.
Hi there. I just want to...
Hello? So annoying, dude. Hello? Alright. Let's start a new chat, I guess. Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Can we continue the chat that was in the most previous conversation between us? It seemed like there was some technical difficulties.
Sure thing. Last time we were discussing your roleplay scenario where you're the coach named Carl on a sales call. You mentioned you wanted the prospect to be unsure.
Yeah, but it was the one that was most recent, and at the time of the interruption, we were talking about how he doesn't have enough money to invest.
Got it. So your prospect mentioned they don't have enough money to invest. What's your approach for addressing this concern?
Okay, but we're role-playing again now, okay?
Absolutely. Let's jump right in. I'll be Carl, and you're the prospect. Let's start from where you mentioned not having enough money to
I'm the
invest.
coach, you're the client.
Got it. I'm the client, and you're Carl. Let's do this.
I'm Coach Bryson, your client, Bob.
Hey, Bob. It's Carl here. I understand you're unsure about the investment because of financial
Hey,
concerns.
dude, I'm the fucking coach, man. You're the goddamn client.
Got it, Carl. I'm Bob. Let's continue.
I'm
from where we left
Bryson.
off. No worries, Bryson. Let's proceed with me being Bob, your client.
Okay, so you mentioned earlier in the call that you couldn't you want to make sure that you fit the budget. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. I want to make sure any investment I make fits within my budget.
Got you, man. And do you recall the part where I told you that you were a lot like my client Tyler?
Yes, you mentioned Tyler earlier in the conversation.
Got it. So how much would you be willing to pay to have the goal achieved? How much would you be willing to pay to have the 15 pounds of muscle and the strength to fill out your shirts and to feel confident in yourself? How much would you pay for that?
I'm willing to invest in myself and my goals. Ideally, I'd like to keep it under $300 per month, but I'm open to discussing different options.
Okay, well, I already mentioned that it's $250 a month, but let's pretend that it's not for the sake of this call. So how much would you be willing to pay to get to your dream body today?
I'd be willing to pay around $250 a month if it means I can achieve my dream body and boost my confidence.
Sorry, what I'm asking is if you could snap your fingers and have anybody in the world, how much would you pay to do that?
If I could snap my fingers and achieve that instantly, I'd be willing to pay a premium for that transformation, possibly around $2,000 or more, considering the value of feeling confident and strong.
So you're saying that you would spend $2,000 in the snap of a finger, but what I'm offering is 10% of that, and it does take a little bit of time, but it is a tenth of the price.
That definitely puts it into perspective. Your offer of $250 a month seems like a solid investment, especially compared to the value of achieving my dream body.
So it sounds like you're ready to get started then.
I'm definitely considering it seriously. It's a big commitment, but I'm excited about the possibilities.
Do you remember at the start of the call when I mentioned I either want a hell yes or a hell no?
Yes, I remember. You're looking for a clear decision. I'm leaning towards a hell yes.
Awesome, man. So what I can do is send you the investment link and we can get you started today. How does that sound?
That sounds great, Bryson. Let's go ahead and get started.
Awesome, man. Okay, I'm going to send you the investment link in a text message. Did you get it?
Yes, I got it. I'm ready to move forward.
All right, get that filled out and let me know when you do.
Will do, Bryson. I'll fill it out right away and let you know once it's done.
Okay, is it done?
Thanks, Bryson. I'll get started on it now.
Okay, is it done now?
Almost there. Just finalizing the details now. I'll let you know once it's completed.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations on joining the program. You just made a fantastic decision, and I'm very proud of you. So the next thing that we need to do is I'm going to send you the questionnaire form. You're going to get that filled out and sent back to me. Then I'm going to start working on your plan, and we can go from there. Does that sound good?
That sounds perfect. I'm excited to get started and appreciate your guidance.
No problem. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later, Bryson. Take care.
Bye. Okay, that's it. So that is the role play. Now, I'm really upset that it cut off there at the end because I feel like that objection handle was a lot better. But then it just decided to cut off. And when I tried to revive it, I have no idea what the fuck was going on. So, yeah, that's that. Let's go ahead. And it says I sold him. I'm going to say I didn't, man. I didn't feel good about that one at all. So, sales role play. So, nope. Okay, so today, what's two things I need to work on? Objections, dude. I mean, objections is it right there. Objection handling. I need to drink my water. Objection handling. And I need to work on the words I say when they give me a short answer and I have nothing else to elaborate on. How to address the short answers. That's what I need to work on, because that one I don't feel good about how that one was. I said, okay, I get it, man. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I appreciate that. Just I mean, do I appreciate them telling me an answer that I asked for? I mean, I don't know. Okay, one thing that I did well on. Let's see. I feel like I did well on transitions from main subject to main subject. Transitions from main subject to main subject. From individual question to the next question, I don't feel good. But as far as, all right, well, first thing I want to ask you today is your number one fitness goal. What is that? Blah, blah. I feel like that's good. So it's 2 and 1. So now we got to go to the phone script. And let's make some changes. All right, let's see here. Holy fuck, man. All right, we got to go to... Okay, this is where it ended. So their vision. Let's say that you achieve all your fitness goals that you just told me. You're at this goal you mentioned. You're in the best shape of your life. What does it look like for you? All right, let's see. All right, man. Let's paint. All right, man. I want you to envision yourself having achieved these goals. You made it and have the body of your dreams. You're in the best shape of your life. What does this look like for you? They say something, take notes. Amazing. I love it. And how would it make you feel? And how do you think this would feel inside? How do you think this would make you feel inside, knowing that all these things were true? That's awesome, man. I absolutely love that answer. I can see that for you too. I can see that for you too. I mean, you're already taking action by making this call. Success loves speed. It's awesome, man. I absolutely love that answer. And I can see that for you too. I mean, you're already taking action by making this call today. You know? Success loves speed. All right. Name. Let's put an arrow that points down. Point down. All right, name. Now that I know what you... Oh, that's a whole different section. So that was a little quick one. I'm going to leave it at that. So slightly making slight adjustments to the phone script. And yeah, so guys, I'm done. I'm so tired. So I got to go to bed. Talk to you tomorrow. Peace out.